I don't claim to be a scholarly professor when it comes to war, and unfortunately, I've never served. But I have tons of admiration for the men and women that have over the years, decades, and centuries. And I have studied war most of my life. Everything from Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, Julius Caesar crossing the Rubicon. When I was a child, I got to go to Chickamauga and walk around and see the cannon on the battlefield. And I've done plenty of research on the conflicts over the years. I mean, the biggest one I know of is World War II. I could talk about anything from the Ardennes Offensive to Barbarossa, the Great Zhukov heading west towards Germany, General Patton in the Battle of the Bulge, Manstein holding the line, restabilizing the lines on the Eastern Front. And I have always been fascinated with studying warfare. I can ring off all the tanks, Panthers, Panzers, Pershings, Shermans, the planes, Messerschmitt Me-109s, Focke-Wulf 190s, Heinkel HE-111s, and every little detail of one. I've watched all the parades in fascination. I'm not going to lie. They're impressive to watch. But one thing that bothers me is when I see us making the same mistakes over and over again. Technically, in my opinion, if we have to go to war, my favorite war is the shortest war. Death is a horrible thing. War is a horrible thing. And we continue to see it get exacerbated over and over again. What's going on east of Europe right now is a terrible thing. And I'm afraid it's going to keep escalating into something bigger. And we don't need that. We've already fought 2 major conflicts over there. We don't need it again. We need to just come to terms in Ukraine with what's been going on and draw these lines and come to a quick peace. Let's get back to rebuilding Ukraine. We need that. We need peace talks, negotiation talks, and we need a lot of talks with Russia too. It's not going to be settled with just the UN and Zelensky and leave Putin out of it. He's going to have to be at the table too. None of this finger pointing and stuff. Let's just get done with it, get it over with. No more killing. That's it.